Hey, this is Curtis Hyde with Colorado Computer Support, and welcome to this week's Tuesday Tech Tip. I appreciate you joining me. This is part 2 of our Wi-Fi mini-series we're diving into. So if you did miss part 1, please check out in the email at the bottom the link for part 1. Watch that and then hop back in here for part 2. That way it all just synchronizes and makes sense as we move along. So this week we're going to be diving into Wi-Fi traffic and the importance of just understanding that. And the reason that's important is because sometimes people like to say, hey, we have a very slow internet connection and it just drives us nuts. And that could be very true. You could have a slow internet connection, but also you could have a great internet connection, very robust. But the problem is you have so much traffic that it's making your wireless go slower. And we're just going to show you an example of that today. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 different images up on the screen right now. And one of them is a 2.4 frequency and the 5.0 frequency we talked about last week. Now, as you can see, the 2.4 has way more traffic than the 5.0. Now, if you connect to that 2.4, you're going to be battling all those different devices who are trying to share that frequency and take from the internet speed you're trying to use, which is going to give you not as great of experience as the 5.0 gigahertz connection that has a lot less devices on it. So one thing you always want to keep in mind is it's not always the internet connection's fault. A lot of the times it's just the amount of volume or traffic you're experiencing on that frequency that's causing the problems of your slow Wi-Fi. Now, you may ask, well, how can I just get onto a different frequency rather than using the 2.4 so I can have a better experience? Well, that's a really good question, and we'll tackle that next week on the next Tuesday Tech Tip. So if you have any questions before then, feel free to give us a phone call at 719-439-0599 or find us on the web at www.coloradosupport.com. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.